The reading of all good books is like conversations with the finest minds of past centuries. Today, I would like to share about a book I have recently stumbled upon in search of inspirational reads. I am Eiva Binti Shahrulnizam from Sekolah Menengah Sains Selangor with the code WEA0206. I am honored to talk about a book that has truly inspired me. What It Takes by Zahra Al-Harazi with Sarah J. Robbins. This book contains 340 pages in total, excluding the front and back cover. Zahra Al-Harazi, being recognized by the Women's Executive Network as Canada's 100 most powerful women, has been praised a number of times for her compelling narrative of resilience and leadership that was reflected in this book. This book is about the journey of Zahra being a war refugee to a successful entrepreneur. To start, Zahra was born in Uganda to Yemeni parents. However, due to political instability, they were forced to flee to Yemen. Growing up in a traditional Yemeni household, she faced strict societal expectations. Her life was shaped by deeply rooted cultural norms that emphasized obedience, family duty, and limited independence for women. At the age of 17, she decided to get married. She accepted her husband's proposal and she moved to the United States shortly after marriage. Ever since a child, she found it difficult to relate to the people around her, making her struggle to fit in. Of course, this did not change even upon landing in the United States. Despite expecting a new and exciting chapter, Zahra quickly found herself struggling to adjust. The United States was vastly different from Yemen, where women had more independence, social norms were unfamiliar, and she felt out of place. After some time, Zahra and her husband returned to Yemen, where they started a family. But their return coincided with one of the country's most turbulent periods, the 1994 Yemeni Civil War. For Zahra, life became increasingly restrictive. Education and career opportunities were scarce, and she had few chances to pursue personal growth. When she reached her early 20s, she immigrated to Canada as a young mother with 3 children, no job experience, no university degree, and no professional network. However, despite the difficulties, she refused to let her past define her future. She decided to reinvent herself, starting with education. She took courses, developed new skills, and eventually became an influential entrepreneur and public speaker, sharing her story and inspiring others. Now, let's move on to the key points and lessons that we can gain from this book. Starting off is, this book teaches us that resilience is the key to success. Zahra faced rejection, self-doubt, and financial struggles, but she never gave up. One example is when she started her own business. She had a lack of professional network and she had little experience in entrepreneurship, but she managed to pull it off. This shows that success is not about being lucky, but about working hard and learning from your mistakes. Furthermore, this book highlights the importance of stepping out of one's comfort zone. One of the biggest challenges that Zahra faced is having to adjust herself to new cultures and lifestyle. For instance, the amount of times she had her headscarf on and off depending on where she was. This shows that growth can only happen when we challenge ourselves. One quote that I really like from this book is, "Not to concern yourself with how full the glass is, but with your ability to fill it up again." This quote emphasizes the importance of having faith in oneself. Instead of focusing on what we lack, we should trust in our own ability to overcome our challenges. If I had a say in this, I would like to personally thank Zahra Al-Harazi for writing this book. By sharing her struggles as an immigrant and rising as a leader, this book fosters understanding, motivation, and unity. So, would I recommend this book to you? Absolutely. I bet you'll have a great time reading this, and I hope you gain valuable lessons just as much as I did. All in all, What It Takes is a powerful story of resilience, leadership, and self-belief. Zahra's journey proves to us that we should never give up. The reason why I chose this book is because it really had an impact on me. As a student, I constantly feel the academic pressure. And sometimes I really do feel like I want to give up. However, when I think of Zahra's journey again, it reminds me otherwise. It reminds me that I should always push forward and we should always keep chasing our dreams no matter how hard it becomes. Have a good read. May this book encourage us to overcome challenges with courage, lead with purpose, and never stop striving for growth. That's all for me. Thank you.